This MTG box analysis will focus on the opening of a Streets of New Capenna draft booster box that took place on August 25th, 2023. We'll begin the analysis by looking at all of the cards we pulled from the 36 booster packs. Then we'll review how much of the set we covered by non-foil as well as foil, along with a breakdown of coverage by rarity and a look at duplication. Following this, we'll establish a baseline for value with a look at the current value of the set before moving into a recap of the actual observed value by non-foil and foil. Finally, we'll conclude with a summary. If you want to go deeper into the analysis and see all of the metrics for this box and more than 150 others, simply join the channel at the Give Me the Data level. Let's get things started by reviewing the contents of the box versus the cards that we were eligible to pull. Using this chart, we can see the foils that we obtained in orange, the non-foils in green, and the portion of the set that we were eligible to obtain inside of a draft booster pack in gray as the baseline. In the non-foil space, we saw between 67 and 71 cards for each of the primary colors of Magic, giving us a variance of just 4 cards. In the foil space, those numbers dropped to a range of 1 to 3 cards. We also saw 22 Showcase and 2 Borderless inside of this box if you include the Gallagher Reader's box topper. Moving into coverage, in the non-foil space, we saw 250 unique cards out of a possible 360, giving us 69% coverage of the cards that we were eligible to pull. Our highest coverage among the primary colors of Magic was in green with 91% coverage. And in case you were curious, we did end up seeing all 10 basic lands, both in regular frame as well as full art. In the foil space, we saw 13 of the 360 cards, giving us just 4% coverage of the set. Our highest coverage among the primary colors of Magic was again in green with 9% coverage. Pivoting to coverage by rarity, in today's box we saw 100% of the commons and 87% of the uncommons that we were eligible to see in non-foil. We also saw 32 of the 96 rares, giving us 33% coverage, and 4 of the 38 mythics for 11% coverage. In the foil space, we saw 5% of the commons and 3% of the uncommons, along with 3 foil rares, good enough for 3% coverage. In total, this box contained 35 rares and 4 mythics in 36 packs. From a duplication standpoint, none of the foils were repeated, but 137 of the non-foils were duplicated 278 times for a box duplication rate of 51%. Before getting into the value of today's booster box, let's first examine the potential value of the cards that we could have obtained. This chart shows all 360 cards that you can pull from a Streets Draft booster box using non-foil market prices as of August 24, 2023. Currently, the set features 4 cards valued over $10, and all of them are going to be the hard-to-find borderless tri-lands. There are also 16 cards valued between $5 and $10, and 36 cards valued between $1 and $5. The other 304 cards in the set are currently valued under $1. If you were to calculate the combined value of all 360 cards using non-foil market prices, the grand total would come up to be $290.26. So what kind of value did we end up seeing today? Well, in the non-foil space, we saw a single card valued over $10, and it was Xander's Lounge in the borderless treatment valued at $13.36. We also saw 3 non-foils valued between $5 and $10, with 2 of them being additional tri-lands. Finally, we saw 7 non-foils valued between $1 and $5. The other 517 non-foils in the box are currently valued less than $1. In the foil space, we retreated to our 4th tri-land, the Raffine's Tower, currently valued at $9.21. One of our other foils was valued over $1, but the other 11 foils, including our box topper, were all valued less than $1. So how did this box perform? Well, I purchased this box from my channel sponsor, Troll and Toad, for $80.70. If you want to save 5% off anything sold directly by Troll and Toad, just use my code MTGBOX5 at checkout, and I thank you for your support. Today's Streets of New Capenna box contained 36 packs, each with 15 cards, allowing us to see 540 cards plus tokens. The 33 tokens that we saw have a current market value of $4.46. The 37 basic lands are currently valued at $4.48. The 354 commons that we pulled are valued at $20.27, and the 111 uncommons that we saw are valued at $11.62. The 35 rares have a current market value of $53.64, and the 4 mythics that we pulled are valued at $9.95. Add it all up, and the grand total for this box comes up to be $104.42 in card market value, which is a gain of $22.72 over the price I paid, which means that I saw a return of 129% of my purchase price in card value. Now, for those of you interested in cards valued just over $2, the numbers look like this. In total, we saw 10 cards valued over $2 in this box, and they have a current combined value of $62.23, which means that those 10 cards represent 60% of the total box value. All in all, I got to crack open 72 packs and add 7 Tri-Lands to my collections this week. I call that a pretty good week. Get early access to videos, download the analysis for every box open on the channel, and personally DM me, just like these fine people, all by becoming a member of the channel through YouTube or over at mtgboxanalysis.com. You'll find links in the description. Until next time, do something amazing.